Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do another Plan With Me weekly spread. And as you've seen in my previous videos, I do like to keep all these post-its just because I do like to do a full plan, and whenever it comes to setting things up, I would rather have them written down somewhere instead of me just going ahead and writing directly into the pages, so that I can have these full-on planning sessions for my week. So this week, getting a lot more done, especially being back from vacation. But obviously, first things first that I always love to do is using just a regular whiteout to cover up these big spaces. And actually, I'll talk about it. The reason I do that is because some of the stickers that I use they're somewhat transparent, and a lot of times you can see through them. So this just helps a little bit more to be able to block out. And yeah, I had a clip here. I gotta move this away. But yeah, it just makes it easier so that you can see the full sticker and not something underneath. This week I'm feeling this pastel-y style color palette, so these are kind of the stickers that I'm gonna go for. And of course I'm gonna be using my icon stickers from Planner Monkey. I'm still obsessed with the whole concept of color coding and adding these on top for each one of my things or tasks during the day. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix these two stickers to cover up that whited out section. So because this is just a half sticker, so it doesn't cover the whole thing, I'm going to put this one below and then use the other stripe and putting it on top. So the good thing is that I did the whiteout, especially for this one. Just like I mentioned before, some of these stickers are transparent, and this one is definitely transparent. So I would have totally seen everything below, as you can see when I put it over the other sticker even as well. So gonna do this and gonna do the same thing on the other side, but obviously I don't have two of the same color, so I'm just going to be doing two different somewhat same kind of sticker on the other side. Just like in previous spreads, you might have seen that I like to use the Sunday section to fill out for goals, different tasks that I want to accomplish during the week. So what I like to do is go ahead and cover this up. I should have done it before I did the whole other stickers, but let's just go ahead with it. And I'm actually going to be doing these tiny stickers and putting it over this section that I just whited out. So it kind of creates one full sticker looking section, if that even makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so this might be the most creative I'll ever be. Let me see how much I have to cut off. But I'm definitely going to be playing around with, oh my god, I just knocked the whole phone. Anyways, What I'm actually going to be doing is cutting off a section of this bigger sticker to then, because I'm filling in the Sunday section, I want to make sure that it doesn't overlap, it looks good, and it's enough that I am able to add in all the goals that I want for the week, all the things that I want to focus on. Actually, let me just turn this around and cut it this way. So what I'm going to do is actually cut off a full-on section of it. As you can see here, I'm just going to go ahead and slice it right here and use this to cover up somewhat the majority of this Sunday section. So it's gonna look like, and especially since I have this other piece, I'm just gonna go ahead and line it up on the left side. So it'll look like, oh, I did it wrong. Sometimes stickers just love to just stick when they're not supposed to. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm actually gonna add another one onto the bottom as well. So I've seen this technique used before in someone else's planner spread. I wish I could remember off the top of my head who it was, but it's basically a way for you to transform a sticker into like smaller. So you basically cut it off and then, or cut off a section, kind of like what I did with the other stickers, but this time you align it so that it literally looks like one sticker. So if a sticker is too big, you can literally just cut off a piece, align it, and it kind of looks like one sticker. I love this idea, I love this concept, and I'm using this one actually to write out my title, which will be obviously goals. So I'm gonna have this labeled out, and obviously I'll fill it out once I'm done filming all of this. Now that I have the bigger sections kind of filled in, I'm gonna do my icon section. So I utilize, the workout ones, the call ones, which is, little laptops plus computers. I have these little heart ones. So every single icon is color coded with a different color. I love using these meld liners. They are, oh my god, I have 2 packs of them because I'm obsessed with them. Anyways, so the first one I'm actually going to be doing is my workout one, and yes, I still have that section filled out because I did it at the beginning of the year. I went through and did the whole year putting in those brackets, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just add to it. So little circles. Let me just do all the circles first, and then I'll add all the stickers. So another color coding for all the calls that I have. So I'm just gonna go ahead, fill out all these circles, before I add in all the stickers. yes, I'm still using, I have the icons. It could just be simple, but I just love seeing it broken down, kind of like in a time blocking. That is the reason I use this planner, so that I can see my full day and how much of my day is utilized in the different things that I have to do for both of my businesses. So I definitely like to see it all laid out and see where I have kind of like the pockets of time. That is something that I always talk about with my clients, to make sure that they actually know what's happening in their schedule, not just say that they are busy. As you can see, there is plenty of space in my day, but obviously I have other things that I don't put necessarily in this video that happen during my day. I add them on obviously afterwards, after I finish filming, but this is the way that I've been able to, accomplish everything, make sure that everything gets done when it should be done. And seeing it, blocked out like this is a huge, I'm gonna say it again, huge game changer. Okay, once all of that is done, I love using this bottom section to create kind of like a habit tracker, but it's more for my business. So I just make columns, check them off as I go throughout the days, make sure that everything that needs to get done gets done, and I just try to keep it as simple as possible. I don't like to overdo myself, and plus, seeing and checking off things is so awesome. Let's just put it that way. It is such a great feeling. And of course, we have this other section, which I love adding kind of like a quote of the week. Plus, it's an opportunity for me to practice hand lettering. It took me a long time to be able to get into the habit of doing it, or doing it, in the correct way, I guess you would say. So I'm just going to go ahead and write down the quote that I would like to focus on this week. I'm feeling like I'm going to have to redo this. That's okay. That's why I start in pencil first. It's never bad to start over, and it's never bad to do it in pencil first, so that you make sure that you do it correctly, or in the best way. So let's do this again. Another thing that I like to do, which helps so much with not getting overwhelmed with a busy schedule, is actually laying out your different to-dos throughout the week. So for example, I like to space them out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, just so that I know that things will get done when they should get done, and instead of looking at one giant to-do list, seeing it spread out throughout the weeks makes it less overwhelming and actually makes me get them done, if that even makes sense in my wording. But having it divided up throughout the week definitely helps with not feeling overwhelmed, stressed, feeling the need to do absolutely everything. So I just go ahead and write them out throughout the week instead of just doing one giant list. And I totally forgot, I need to add some color to my checklist, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of color. I'm super glad that this actually matches the color scheme that I'm going with. I love this color. And I'm just gonna go ahead, I actually forgot as well to add in my workouts for this new week. I'm starting a new workout program, which is a mix of hit intense workouts and recovery style workout, so it's a mix of both. So going ahead and adding this first week of workouts from that new program. Now that everything is done, it's my favorite part. Let's go ahead and make this pretty with all the different stickers. I'm loving this big one. So also, again, another one that is transparent. It is going to be, showing a few things underneath, but I'm actually okay with this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead, have some fun with some stickers, add some inspiring quotes, add some color, all the good things to this new weekly spread. Okay, so here is the finished week. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the colors. The color scheme is amazing. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I'll be filling in, the rest of the things like my trackers, my goals, obviously the gratitude, my to-dos, all the good things. But hope you enjoy, hope you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you here next week.